Hey everyone, this is Snake, editor-in-chief of MyGamer.com, and I decided to play some GoldenEye because it just became available on Xbox. I got the cheat with Secret Agent, didn't play Double Agent, but I want to play the Facility, and I'm going to play it on easy. Gain access, rendezvous with 006, destroy the tanks in the bottling room, and minimize the scientist casualties. So I played so much GoldenEye when this game came out in the late 90s. Played it with friends. Man, we were all young teenagers at the time, and I mean, so many hours, so many memories playing this game. You know, I mean, it really took multiplayer gaming to the next level. It was so cool. It was so much fun to play this game with your friends, and then eventually we figured out you get the cheats and like paintball mode, and then you can add all the options. And then I played so much GoldenEye that I unlocked all the cheats. I unlocked everything that you can do in the game back in the N64 era, and it took me forever. This level, the Facility, is notorious for having the hardest cheat to unlock, which is the invincibility, which is the best cheat to unlock. And it's so hard to get the time, the dedicated time. It's like 2 minutes, and in order to do that, you have to just fly through this thing. And Dr. Doak, which I'm sure I'll run into in about a minute maybe, if I can find the key here. So this level, there it is. So it has the most random, because you have to find the guard with the key. You have to go in this room. You got to kill these two guys here. Don't get shot. And then you have to hit this button. And then you have to get in when you get into the lab section, you have to find Dr. Doak, and he has to be in the right spot. So yeah, super hard. This is the hardest level. Is it really... Oh, closed. So, yeah, played just a lot of GoldenEye, and then eventually Perfect Dark when that came out, a couple of years later. But yeah, so many memories playing this game with friends, and nostalgia through the roof. And it got to a point where I was so good at GoldenEye that, and unlocking all the cheats, that my friends who owned the game, I just killed that wasn't good. My friends would actually give me their cartridge, and they would say, "Hey, take my cartridge home with you." They'd be on the school bus. They would say "Hey, take the cartridge home with you, and unlock as many cheats as you can before tomorrow, and then give it back to me. And if you do that, I will give you $5. I will give you $10." So I was actually getting paid to unlock the cheats on people's GoldenEye games, and that's how I actually made side money when I was in high school. So, kinda cool. I remember doing that. Remember I did it for a guy named Ed. At the time, he was on my school bus, because he just overheard me talking about GoldenEye with some other friends on the bus, and he's like, "Wait, you can get invincibility?" This is where things get crazy, because there's so many guys. I was like, "Yeah, man, it's hard." And you have to throw the remote mines in the right spot to take out guys all at once. Really hard to do. So the GoldenEye, I mean, it's back in the day, this was the best shooter because it was so detailed. But does it hold up today? It's not bad. It's definitely not. There's so many other shooters that are way better today by any means, and the reason for that is the aiming mechanic. So now they implemented the twin stick controls here on the Xbox version, but if you play this on N64, you actually shot with the Z button, which is on the back of your left hand with the analog stick, and then you used the R button to aim. So now it's mapped to the left trigger, which is how you aim here today, but was not like that. So you couldn't really move and aim well. You had the C buttons. It wasn't a C stick, it was the C buttons and so you could kind of aim with the buttons, but it still wasn't that accurate. So you had to really get, like, you had to pull off the headshots skillfully by holding down the R button and shooting. And then even just switching weapons, you kind of had to hit like a couple weapons at the same time. And then there was like a glitch where if you hit weapons, Dr. Doak I think is going to be in here. Like if you hit like switch weapon forward, switch weapon back, switch weapon forward again, you can dual wield weapons that you weren't supposed to dual wield. So there was some kind of, there's a ton of other glitches too, like, you know, mines that would like hang in the air and stuff if you would attach them to all the computer monitors in a future level. So there's there's a whole website just dedicated to the glitches of GoldenEye and how it actually made the game more fun. There he is. Time to leave Dr. Doak. So yeah, he would have to be in the right spot, and you'd have to get the decoder. Hope he's in the right spot, that he doesn't die. Nobody in here, that's good. And now here, so I want to hit start. So there's 006, and I want to put the remote mines. Oh, because the decoder, yeah, you have to throw the decoder on. I think it's not, you don't have to do that when you play it on the agent mode here. But there he is. Glad you can make it. You have to. So you don't want to kill. I think you can just like hit it. Yeah, then I think you can just leave. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to like wait for him to talk. That's the whole point of getting the. Yeah, there you go, complete with everything. Even though I killed one scientist, they still gave it to me. So yeah, easy mode is significantly easy. You can just blow through. See, I killed 46 guys, just blew through them. And this is an easy stage. I gotta find the key, which is off to the side, and then escape in the plane. Yeah, the runway. Very short level. In fact, it's probably the shortest level in the game. Yeah, you get the hand grenades. You don't have to do anything here. Yeah. Time mines, which you don't need. So there's the key. Then you just have to run to the plane, which is at the edge of the runway. And the auto aim, very lenient. Or wasn't there a tank or something? Maybe it's over here, hold on. I can't remember now. Oh man, it's been so long. Yeah, there's the tank. There you go. So yeah, this is... how you control this thing. Don't know how to shoot tank shells. I'm trying to... the tank controls worse than the tank. Oh, there's the tank shells. Got it. And then these things shoot at you. You gotta just get out. then get into the plane, and then that's it. So yeah, I didn't need to get into the tank, but it's there. Something cool. Oh, new cheat available. So I kind of got the cheat without even. This is DK mode, I think, which is the easiest cheat to get. Let me go back. I think it's DK mode, right? Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, DK mode, which is AKA big head mode. Back in the N64 era, every single game, like, find a game on the N64 that didn't have big head mode. Like, that was just like the thing you had to do. Power down the dish, enter the base. Yeah, every single game, big head mode. I don't know why, it was just like this, like games in the mid to late 90s, even early 2000s, if you didn't have big head mode, you weren't making your game right. Let's see if I can remember this stage. I remember it gets kind of tricky because the fog of war here, when you're playing on the N64, you can't really see in front of you very well. You can see a little bit better here, I think, on the Xbox version. The draw distance is better. Like, that guy just saw me from like 1,000 miles away. He had eyes in the back of his head. It's fun just exploring. I mean, this is GoldenEye. There's so many little details in the level, and while it's probably not impressive today, in the N64 era, just to kind of see, like, what's over here, what's over there, what if I did it this way? A lot of secrets in this game, little tiny details. Yeah, see, look at that auto aim. You can just use your pistol like a sniper rifle without even... That's how you kind of knew where the enemies were, so if you pay attention, he'll kind of like raise his gun up just so slightly, and that's where you know that there's an enemy in that direction. Yeah, the explosions can take you out quick if you're not careful. And the higher difficulties, it's basically like instant death. Nothing up here. Yeah, it sucks about the Xbox version. You can't play online multiplayer. That's unique to the Switch version. But apparently the Xbox version here has better play control options, and it just looks a little bit better than the Switch version. So I guess each one has its compromises. Yeah, I know I have to go in here. There's a thing at the top. I don't think there's any security cameras, if I'm remembering this level correctly. This thing you gotta hit. There you go. Yeah, but there's nothing up here. I think in the maybe there's nothing up here. Yeah, so that was the other thing that was cool about this game, is that when each difficulty level, not only did it get harder because there's enemies that are a little bit smarter, they take more hits and so on, you had to do more objectives and you just had to figure it out. So like the first level, like the dam, for example, if you don't throw your communicator thing on like the screen to like take the data from it, like you have one chance to throw it. Like you can't pick it back up and throw it again. You have to like restart the whole mission. So some missions you got to be careful. Yeah, so there's a problem there with some emulation options. Yeah, there's nothing in here, but I just want to check it out. Yeah, door's locked. always good when wood boxes can explode with gunfire. Gas cans that can explode. Oh no, somebody saw me. Well, here comes the troops. Oh, this is what it is. You didn't see me. It was this thing. I knew. Okay, I knew that there was a camera. I thought there was something going on. Yeah. So eventually the alarm will stop. Whoa, crazy glitches. Yeah. So I have to fall into... I don't know where it is. It's been so long. Maybe it's this way. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, see, this is like one other detail too, is you have to shoot the locks. Oh. Which takes time. So, and if you're trying to get the achievement, you really got to be quick with the aiming. And you get the little cutscene, which is a nice touch. A little before, a little bit after cutscene. There you go. Yeah, this is the level here, the bunker. If you put the remote mines on in this room, when you play this room, you throw the mines on the TVs, for whatever reason, the mines get glitched and then they just like hang in the air, which is pretty cool. So copy the GoldenEye key and leave the original. Photograph main video screen. So yeah, there you go. I just wanted to play some GoldenEye and kind of just give my background about this game. Played this game so much, so many good times with sleepovers with friends and pizza and rumble packs back in the day. 4-player, it was so much fun, so great. Some of the best memories right there. Really nostalgic for this game. So check it out. It is on Switch, it is on Xbox, and you can follow me at mygamer.com, squallsnake.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, Z-A-C-K-G-A-Z. And until next time, thank you for watching, and game on.